catch?
I can't believe it. I can't believe she's a communist. Beverly, it's all true.
Really?
Yeah, they were having a communist party and we were looking in the window and they saw us. I don't know what to do, Kent. My heart's broken.
Gee, I had heard whisperings around town that there was communist activity afoot, but frankly, I always just chalked it up to idle talk.
Kent, I love her. But I can't be in love with a communist.
Oh, of course not. That'd be crazy.
She doesn't see it that way. She's trying to recruit me.
Really?
Yes. She makes some good arguments, too. Sometimes it's all I can do to withstand them. But
you can't go down that path, Rusty.
I know it, and I'm trying my best. This is America, damn it, and it's not impossible that a democracy can slip into a tyranny. I've seen it happen. We've all seen it happen. Maurice gave his leg in order to stop it from happening.
I know, Rusty, but love makes you do crazy things, and I can tell you're teetering on the edge. Why, just one little subliminal poke might push you down a path you might never recover from.
Subliminal. That's it. Aren't you working on a new song for the mayor?
Well, yeah, I sure am.
Well, Kent, maybe you can work in some of those subliminal messages. Anti-communism, you know what I mean? Get this town set back on the right path.
Anti-communism?
Yeah, when you play it backwards, it could sound like, communism is bad, but gay people are good.
Gee, it's a great message.
But?
Listen, Rusty, it's so easy for me to say, but I've made a backdoor deal with Mayor Rutherford.
Mayor Rutherford?
Yes.
He's a crook.
But he owns the radio station.
He's a fraud.
He can get my record played.
He's a felon.
I need him. I need him to get the name Kent Hardly Reed out there.
What happened to you? You used to be a good man.
What I'm saying is he wants me to put subliminal messages in my songs.
What? To say what?
To say communism is good.
But it's not. It's good.
I know.
Have you ever heard of a subliminal message?
Subliminal liminal.
You have to play the record backward twice.
Wouldn't that just be forward?
Now we're on the right path. Look, buddy, you and I have been through a lot. When I was up there in prison for 25 years, no one from this town visited me except you every Wednesday from 3:30 to 3:45.
Oh, shucks. And when they stopped playing my records on the radio, well, who still kept selling out of the trunk of his car for me?
That was me. And what do you think I sang every Thursday at the talent show up in prison?
Walk Through the Pines with Me?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Of course I did. It was very popular, too.
You know, I think you're right, Rusty. There's too many people like you, people who, if they heard the wrong subliminal message, why, they could be turned to a dark side, and I can't let that happen.
Kent, I'm counting on you. If you could help Beverly see the light and come back to the red, white, and blue, then I could marry her.
I've got to go talk to Maddie. We've got a song to write.
Can I come in, Mayor?
Please.
I appreciate you seeing me. I know you and I don't have the most stellar history with getting on.
Yes, your progressive ways have been a thorn in my side for, well, since you've been voting age, Matthew.
I had a proposition for you.
Please.
Mind if we make this official? told me what you're gonna do. All of it. And I thought you should know. He's not the one who wrote that hit song. I was. And if he's gonna write something for you again, something that's gonna work, it won't be him that writes it. It'll be me. But with all this stuff going on in this town, all these messages coming from you and Olive and everybody, and I'm not really a fan of it, because they're not really a fan of me. So here's my proposition. If you change, I'll write that song for you. He'll write one for Olive. It won't be any good. And then you and me team up. We can get you elected, no problem. Even if progressive attitudes wanted a woman, it wouldn't matter anymore. But you'd have to promise me that you'd make this the first town in America where it was okay to be someone like me. Because look, you're all sorts of bad, and I know that. But from your perspective, so am I. And if I've had to learn anything in my life, it's that people who think each other are bad, usually if they just sit down with each other, they can try and get along. And I think maybe you're just sane enough that we could do it.
Maddie, you make a great politician. That's a hell of an offer. And I must admit that I'm more than tempted to take you up on it. But I have somewhat of a counter offer, if I may. Have you ever seen Our Lady of the Peace up on the hillside?
Of course.
The hospital? Great view. You know, it's got a saltwater pool, none of that chlorine. You can just swim there twice a week if you stay there. Law 26B, subsection 2A. Doesn't allow sexual deviancy in Beaver Pines. Do you know what that means, Maddie?
Yes.
That means that if someone were homosexual, admittedly and out in the open, and everybody knew it, then we could just send them right up there to Our Lady of the Peace, where they could find their true selves. So here's my offer, Maddie. I'll tolerate you, but you write the songs that I want you to write, and you get your boy, Kent, to sing it. Because if you don't, I'll have you in a straitjacket and a padded cell within the hour.
Maurice!
What did you call me?
Maurice!
I'm afraid the man you are looking for is dead.
What are you talking? What's... Oh, Maurice, that's sweet.
Not Maurice.
What's up
Martin.
with you?
My name is Martin. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Maurice, what's going on? What? Is this some kind of joke, or... Are you all right?
Of
Are
course
you...
I'm all right. What can I do for you?
I need you.
You need me.
Yeah, I'm having a really hard time right now with the campaign and the women and communism and...
What does this have to do with me, lady? Whatever your name is?
Are you being serious?
Serious like water in a lung.
That's serious. I'm struggling, and you're always the one I come to.
Why are you in my house?
I thought we had something. Remember back when you were falsely accused and I came and visited you in prison?
No. You must be talking about Maurice.
This is cruel, Maurice. This is cruel.
violet black, the prettiest flower in the desert, the star that outshined Orion. She and I are the ones that have something.
Well, this is a fine way to tell me that. Why did you even let me come over?
I didn't realize you would just walk in.
But we talked about it. We had a date. I said I needed to talk to you and...
Look, listen, lady. I don't want to hurt your feelings, but I'm taken. My heart belongs to another. And yes, of course, I understand the desire that you have for me is carnal. It comes from the inner depths of your amygdala, perhaps. I'm afraid I must deny it. Please, don't make me do it again.
I can't believe you're doing this to me. You're cruel. You're cruel. You're very sick. You should go see Dr. Eastman. He'll take care of you because you're not yourself, Maurice.
Lady,
And I still love you.
I will call the police.
Dr. Eastman? I need more pills. Ronaldo's visiting me in my dreams again, haunting me. They're sexual dreams now. Did you hear me?
I heard every word. Pill is not strong enough. He required an anti-sexual Ronaldo injection.
You know I don't like needles. Unless you do it that one way that I like.
Well, tilt your head back. Keep your eyes wide open.
Slowly. Slower. Okay, now harder. How long will this one last?
2 weeks. But listen, Martin is now Martin. Maurice is dead.
Really?
Yes.
Well, that's amazing. Well, where is he? I haven't heard from him.
Well, he's probably out and about doing whatever Martin does. I don't have a leash on the boy. But I just want to be clear, Violet, that your request has been granted. And the past that you and I have shared is nullified.
So how are you and your wife doing, having another child? Is that working out for you?
As a matter of fact, it's not. Not yet.
Not yet. So she still wants to be married to you? After everything you've done?
You will not tell her the secret. Нет! Нет! Russia! Нет, нельзя!
That light is behind me.
It is behind this wall. The Soviet Union. Нет! I'm now American citizen.
I don't even have my accent anymore.
Emily, well,
Doctor. You look like Dorothea.
well, Emily is Dorothea's twin sister.
I'm the prettier twin.
You don't say.
So
This is a private meeting.
Oh. Okay.
well, thank you very much, Violet, for coming over.
Are you with child?
How could you tell from my wonderful figure?
How convenient. I'll let myself out.
Thank you for the apple pie recipe. American is apple pie, they say. Please have a seat. What brings you here?
You know that I'm marrying Kent.
Yes. May I listen to the child?
to know.
Good, strong heartbeat.
It's yours.
Mine!
What have you done?
Rusty!
What have you done to Maurice?
This is not the time nor the place.
It is the time and the place.
Well, just calm down, come on in.
Mayor, just sit down at your desk, why don't you?
Tell my secretary to check my calendar.
Now, I don't know what you think of me.
Not much.
I'm a street rat, gang affiliate, but I got brains. I know what you're doing. Do I have to be more specific? This whole communist scare, I've been tracing it back, trying to see where it started. Who put the red in our blood in Beaver Pines?
Well, that's just iron, boy. Once it's exposed to oxygen, iron oxide.
That's just ridiculous. There's no metal in blood. Stop trying to confuse me. What I do know. This whole thing boils down to your campaign.
How would I want to campaign around communism? That's a ridiculous idea.
You don't. But if you had an opponent who did, that would slip you easily into another term. So you've been manipulating the women in this town, trying to get them to start up this communist party. You've been pulling all the strings, and now I hear that you're threatening my younger brother Matty, and I don't take too kindly to all this.
It is the time and the place. I went over to Maurice, my friend Maurice, but he wasn't there, was he?
No, he was not.
What did you do? What did you do?
Just relax, Rusty. I'll explain everything, I promise you. Emily, I'm sorry I have to witness